Good morning, I'm Maurice Barratt and I've got another meditation for you. It's for the 4th of November. Actually, I've pre-recorded this because on the 4th of November, Joanna and I will be in Zambia, so remember us in your prayers. I want to talk about the Shekinah Glory. I grew up thinking that was the cloud in the tabernacle, that was the presence of God, the manifest presence of God that came down when Solomon dedicated the temple, and the ministers couldn't even go in to participate with their Levitical duties. So I just grew up to think that the Shekinah was the manifest presence of God. But is it scriptural? You know, we need to be diligent and use the right words for the right thing. Well, the answer's no. The word Shekinah is never used in the Bible. It's never in the original Hebrew. Actually, the word comes from the occult side of Jewry, from the Babylonian Talmud and the Kabbalah. The Talmud is the supposed oral law passed down from Moses to the rabbis, and in the end it becomes the traditions of the elders. It's quite an occult book, the Kabbalah and the Talmud. It's actually the Babylonian Talmud. It was formulated in Babylon and brought back when the children of Israel came back to Israel. But what's Shekinah then? Well, amazingly enough, Shekinah is the name of a goddess. It's completely occult. Here are some quotes from Jewish websites. In Kabbalah, the Shekinah is the archetype of the divine female, characterized by the epithets mother, sister, daughter, beloved, bride, and queen. Does that start to get your mind going? According to the Tree of Life and the 10 attributes of it, Shekinah is associated with the Sephirah Malkut. So Shekinah is Isis, is Astaroth, Statue of Liberty, Queen of Heaven, Semiramis. It's all the same goddess. Here's another quote. Just like Yahweh is personified as God in a male aspect, Shekinah is personified as God in a female aspect. The quest for union with the divine is sometimes beneficial to personify that union as a union with the opposite sex. Shekinah traditions intrigue me, and I have always enjoyed Shekinah, or Lady Wisdom's symbology, as used in Proverbs, Song of Solomon, or the Book of Wisdom. Here's another quote. Every Friday evening, the eve of the Sabbath, millions of Jews worldwide welcome the Sabbath Queen into synagogues and personal dwellings. The Shekinah, the divine glory and holy presence, is welcomed in her dual aspect as queen, Malka, and bride, Chala. As queen, she is a stately presence. As bride, she is the centre of celebration and rejoicing. And here's some verses from the final stanza of a song to welcome the Sabbath Queen, composed in the 16th century by Solomon Alkabetz. He was the teacher and brother-in-law of the great Kabbalist Moses Cordovero. Shekinah as Queen of Creation. Enter in peace, O crown of her husband, even in gladness and good cheer. Among the faithful of the treasured nation, enter, O bride, enter, O bride. Among the faithful of the treasured nation, enter, O bride, the Sabbath Queen. Well, if you want to know what Shekinah looks like, she's an occult goddess. Here's some pictures. So I think it'd be better not to use the word Shekinah. Let's stick to what the Bible says and talk about the manifest presence or the cloud, but don't use the word Shekinah. So the moral to my little talk, read the Bible for yourself and don't use words that you don't use the meaning of. Well, I've finished. Have a wonderful Monday. Have a wonderful week. God bless you. See you next Monday for another provocation of your thoughts, hopefully.